And I'll introduce you to one cheerleader that you can fall head over heels for. Denver fell to Los Angeles Tuesday night, 88-90. It hasn't been the season that some fans have been hoping for CU football. Right now, these seats are empty, but when the basketball teams take the court, the C unit shows up to bring their A game and add the pressure. The Buffaloes felt the heat last time as they met the Sun Devils, falling to them 3-1, but were able to tame the Wildcats, shutting them out 3-0. Offices around campus are collaborating with the field goal attempt of raising awareness. Teammates Taylor Simpson and redshirt senior Kara Schrader both added 8 kills of their own, but it wasn't enough to hold the Bears. Colorado basketball's infamous C unit was voted one of the best fan sections in the country last year, but at a women's game, this is what the fan section looks like. It's been a rough season for the Colorado football program in Pac-12 play, and this week it may get even harder. The Buffs will travel to Cleveland this weekend to participate in the D1 Showcase. September marks National Alopecia Awareness Month. I had the chance to meet one athlete with a sparkle in her eye, a smile to light up a room, and a huge heart. Meet Presley Ayers, an 8-year-old cheerleader for the Cheer Central Suns in Broomfield, Colorado.
Presley is a vibrant, young little girl. She's so funny.
She is amazing. She is a tough kid.
Presley is very special. This is what Presley looks like now. Presley has alopecia universalis, a condition that made her lose all of her hair in less than 6 months.
About 1% of people who have alopecia actually lose all of their hair.
A lot of times you just get patches, but I have a really rare kind.
I want to say about December of last year, she started to lose more hair.
It felt kind of sad.
When she really started losing it, she lost it really fast, probably in about 2 weeks.
I thought I was going to be different than other people, like people would treat me different.
I think that was the hardest part, was finally when we got to the point that, it wasn't something that we could hide anymore.
The Ayers family began to move forward with how they were going to approach Presley's new look. Although she began competing in a wig, as time passed, Presley came out and decided it was time to keep shining.
Wow, our support was just overwhelming.
I never get out about it really anymore.
Ultimately, there's been several times where she's looked at me and said, "Mommy, I am who I am, and I want people to know who I am." And, there's not a whole lot more you could ask for.
It's allowed her to find these other things in her life that make her beautiful beyond something just physical.
She's been such a blessing and a testimony to both me and so many others that, what really does matter is what's on the inside. She feels beautiful.
Presley's newfound confidence shines across ages and teaches us that no matter how dark the shadows, the sun will rise again. Sean Espinoza, News Team Boulder. The CU women's basketball team has seen many great players, and you know what they say, double the pleasure, double the fun. Women's basketball has been on the rise here at CU, and one thing that the Wilson twins show us is that 2 really is better than 1. From Cali Class Clowns,
we're goofy. They definitely are both goofy.
To Rocky Mountain realness. Brittany and Ashley Wilson mean business when they take the court, and every step of the way, they did it together. Being seniors this year, they both lead by example.
They each have a significant leadership role.
I look up to both of them. They both play really hard on the court, and they're great on the court, but they're also better people than just basketball players.
These Long Beach Buffaloes may seem the same at first glance, but upon looking twice, you see that they are the yin to each other's yang.
She's kind of really like the opposite of me on the court. It helps to guard someone who knows what you're going to do so that you can come up with something better.
Ashley Wilson found herself stepping into a brand new role this season, captain. And Brittany fell into a role they have been playing for each other their entire lives, her sister's #1 fan.
She deserves it. I've been pulling for her since forever. When she first went down, I did wear her jersey all senior year.
Although they're each other's biggest supporters, nothing can stop the competitive spirit that one can only find between sisters. Both great players indeed, but who's the better one? That's easy.
Me. No, that's a lie. Me.
They may look the same, they may play different, but one thing is undeniable. When they are together, the bond they share is one of a kind. Sean Espinoza, News Team Boulder. The weather isn't the only thing that's frigid on CU's campus today. I'm here at the UMC getting students' reactions to how they feel about their tickets being held ransom at last night's women's basketball game. First it was Bacon, and now it's Andrew Wiggins. The CU Athletic Department is getting more and more creative with their tactics to try to fill seats at women's basketball games. One season ticket holder noticed that this game was different right away.
Well, last night on our way into the game, we noticed that there were students just swarming to the game, which is something we have not experienced in the past.
Social media was in an uproar, saying things like the ticket distribution policy was demeaning to women.
We're going to use your game as a bribe to get people to go to the men's game.
Others said things like they make it sound like torture, and for some, it was.
I don't think they should force people to go to the game just so that they can go to a men's game later in the week.
I think it's good that they're trying to get more people to come out to the women's games, though.
I would love to have more attendance at the women's games, that's for sure.
I like the attempt, but gotta be more cautious in the future.
I'd like to have people at the women's games who want to be there.
Is this the calm before the storm? Only time will tell what students get to attend the Kansas game later this season. Sean Espinoza, News Team Boulder.